What's up, yaboyELLE10BUCKBEATS.COM. How y'all doing today? Say, I do so much talking about studios and studio setups and stuff. I figured I'd just tell you how I got my first setup. Well, the first one that really mattered, but we'll get to that right after the intro. Let's hit it. Wow. What's up, yaboyELLE10BUCKBEATS.COM. So, this is maybe 20 years ago. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Give or take. I ain't gonna sit here in front like I know the dates. But back in the strap, first of all, my friend's dad built computers. So I had got him to build me a computer to suffice my needs as a producer. At the time, I didn't know what I needed. I just wanted something that was powerful, something that can run. At the time, I was running FL Studios, a program called CLOUT Pro, stuff I bought off of eBay. You know, back then you can get the bootleggers off eBay real easy. You know, so but my dream was to have this thing called Pro Tools Inbox 2. That's when Pro Tools was still DigiDesign. It wasn't Avid yet. It was a blue box. I showed it in my earlier videos. I don't know where it's at this moment, but I still have the actual box. But I heard Slim Thug saying the song, you know, something about you fools with the school to learn Pro Tools. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, you know. And I was like, that's what they recording off of, Pro Tools? We got to have it. So mind you, I might be a year or two out of high school, and I'm working a little job, and I saved up a little money to get me a computer. It was my first one, and I had on my wall in my room, I had like a little cutout of, I don't know if y'all still get those catalogs. We used to get the Sam Ash catalogs, the Guitar Center catalogs, and I had it cut out, and I believe it was like $6.99, and it had the box, and it was, and I was like, that's the dream, that's what I want. Slim Thug said, I'm from Texas. So Slim Thug said it, like, you know what, that might be what we need to get that sound, right? So I'm like, okay. So, you know, at the time, $700, $800 was quite a bit for you, boy. You know, I wasn't just pulling that out of my ass back then. So, shoot, meanwhile, my cousin, he was in school at Texas Christian, TCU, playing football. He come home, never go back. He see what I'm doing, so me and him they got together and we started making beats together. I might run one of them old beats in the background. It's gonna sound horrible, but I'm keeping real life stories right now. You know what I'm saying? So forget it. Yeah, so he come home and he see what I'm doing. He see the picture on the wall. We start dreaming together. You know what I'm saying? We start having the same dream. So it's like, you know, man, we gonna get that. We gonna get that. Name Swish. I'm calling Swisher. You know what I'm saying? Swish, we gonna get them. Like, man, I ain't got no money. We poor. Like, I'm still living in Glen at this time. So basically, my birthday rolled around. My birthday is September 11th. I remember the exact date because it was the day everything changed. It was September 15th. Swish comes around. You ready to go shopping for your birthday? This nigga ain't got no job. I barely got a job. I'm like, what we gonna do? I got you. So he pull up and he drives me to Sam Ash. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, what we finna get at the music store? I'm thinking maybe like a little $100 controller. He say, bam. He flashed the Sam Ash card. Sam Ash gave this nigga $2,500 in credit. When I tell you, we went in there and bought 2 of everything so we can have 2 studios. There he bought me, no charge, no nothing. A controller, new microphone, new headphones, and an Inbox 2. For my birthday. This is a good $1,000, $1,200. you know, mic stands, all the bells and whistles that go with a studio setup. Like, this is my first legit studio setup. Not just a computer, you know what I'm saying, with a program. And I don't even think I had that. That was my first controller. Not even a controller. I was still working with the keyboard then. So we going there and we thinking we, you know what I'm saying, balling. I'm talking about the people was holding our stuff. Like, we going in there picking stuff out. They put it in their hand, they're holding it. We felt like we were so efficient, you know. Meanwhile, we could slide in this credit card, and we get to the register, and it ring up to about like $2,200. You know what I'm saying? And we looking like, is this shit gonna go through? He looking at me, I'm looking at him. I'm like, nigga, is this shit gonna go through? The motherfucker said, cha-ching, out loud. Oh! We took that shit straight back to the house, man. It took us like 3 days to get, you know what I'm saying, Pro Tools on the computer. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't like it is nowadays. You had to actually set the configurations for it because it was so much more. It was so much advanced to average people what they were doing, you know. And we just bold-faced lied to folks like, man, we know exactly what we doing. We ain't know shit. And we recorded hundreds of people after that. The following years, we recorded everybody. And most of it was for free. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it for like we was stacking and charging folks. We was getting our experience in. And that's before we knew about EQing and compressions and limiters and all that stuff. It was just plugging and play. We had a shitty mic. We had it had a little goddamn hustle and flow ass closet with egg crates in it. But I tell you, it was like the best times of our lives. You know, that's how we got ourselves established. That's how people knew who we were. And we had a decent sound in the clubs. You know, like we could go to the shows and you can tell who was recorded by us. My beats were still trash back then, so people weren't really rocking on my beats, but I would record everybody. That's the first time I heard a song that I recorded in my house on the radio. The greatest feeling of my life. I felt accomplished at that time. Oh man, but I tell y'all this, I tell you these stories to tell you this, that the journey, you gotta appreciate the journey, because at the time I didn't really see it as that. It was just, we was just going, we was living, we was flowing. It was in the mix, you know. We grown now, you know what I'm saying? I don't see my brother as much, you know, that's still my cousin, still my heart, you know what I'm saying? But it was different. We was young, we was wilding, that's prior to kids and all that stuff. And man, you know, appreciate the journey, man. Cause that's what's gonna live with you forever. Those memories. A lot of those acts became really good local acts, bigger local acts, still rapping to this day. You know what I'm saying? I just shot one of my partners behind the scene video shoot. It's on my channel. My first effort as videographer type of situation. Square Biz Cliff, CLOUT Flow behind the scenes. The video super dope. I'm gonna tag that in the link below too. But I got so many stories of this studio. Anyways, we ended up running up that card, not paying it, fucking up my cousin credit, but it was experience as hell, and we'll never give it up. I don't say y'all do that. I ain't trying to tell y'all go get no card and go fuck it off, but you know, enjoy yourself, enjoy the experience, enjoy the ride. It's about the ride, man. And if you haven't, like, share, subscribe. Go to 10 Buck Beats and get a hoodie, get a hoodie, get a hat, get a beat. It's only $10. Support the cause, support the movement. Leave me a comment what y'all want to see next on my channel. I do a little bit of whatever y'all want me to do, but besides that, till next time, it's your boy L, 10 Buck Beats. We out. Peace.